Magandang araw po sa lahat ng sumusubaybay dito sa PinoyRadio.com. Ako po si Attorney Maria Eleanor Rodriguez, ang makakasama ninyo for the next hour dito po sa programang Konting Kaalaman, Malaking Katulungan. We will deviate from the usual topic again kasi nga po I'm here in the Philippines right now. I got caught by the lockdown here, so I could not go back home to Canada yet. So it's best for me to cover what's happening dito po sa Pilipinas ngayon, at least in Manila. Kasi I really don't have any resources para lumabas because like I said, we're locked down. So dun po tayo ngayon mag-focus sa most probably mga hindi nyo nababasa sa internet or nadidinig sa news. So let's start with dun sa flights. Okay. I myself is supposed to go back to Canada in May. Actually, na-move na nga po because the first lockdown, or not lockdown, the first quarantine happened. They call it the ECQ. It's the enhanced quarantine. So it started in March. So there were no flights until April 15th. And then supposed to be by April 15, okay na. I think I'm right. No, wait a minute. No, April 30th, sorry. It's supposed to be until April 30th. Unfortunately, yesterday, I think it was just yesterday that the president announced that the enhanced quarantine is now going to extend to April 30th. Sorry, not April, May 15. So the first one was supposed to be April 30th. So everyone was just waiting for that date, hoping na by May 1 makalalabas na po sila. Unfortunately, na-extend nga po to May 15. So the question, like my question is, can I fly out, right? Because I don't know. I check my email because usually they will send me communication whether it's been canceled or not. Like my first the flight that I had was supposed to be when was that? In May, still in May, but it was moved to May 9th. So I spoke to people who tried to get tickets going back to Toronto. Hindi sila makakuha. So I think the first one that they got was like May 16. So sinuwerte pa ako because I got May 9th, right? Now I don't know if that's gonna go ahead or canceled. Hopefully not. But so far, I have not received any, like I said, I haven't received any messages from PAL or Agoda because I got it from Agoda. Anyway, so as of this time, it's April 25th. Wala pa akong news from PAL whether my flight's gonna go ahead or not. So I don't know if they're gonna make an announcement tomorrow because it's now Saturday here. And the announcement was just made yesterday, which is a Friday. So I don't know if they're just not updated, right? Anyway, okay, now, ano nga ba yung enhanced quarantine na in-extend? Paano pinapatupad dito sa Philippines? I've spoken to some of the my friends in Canada, and I think wala po kayong ganito dyan, right? So here in the Philippines, when this quarantine was implemented, only one person per household gets what you call a quarantine pass. So only he or she can go out to buy groceries, to get medicine, kung ano man, diba? Or go to the bank for, as far as I know, yun lang po yung mga open anyway, right? Groceries, banks, right? And pharmacy. So yun yung ECQ, yun yung ini-implement ngayon dito. Isa lang ang pwedeng lumabas. Siyempre, may exceptions like, I believe, yung Grab. Yung Grab po dito, it's, you call them if you need transportation. Parang Uber dyan sa Canada. Now, ang Grab dito, it's not just transportation. I'm not sure if they still do that, yung kukuha ka ng Grab and then they will take you from one place to the next or your destination. But I have tried using Grab to get ano bang kinuha ko? Kasi yung charger ko ng aking laptop, naiwan ko sa isang hotel. 101 Hotel near SM. It's on EDSA. It's near SM Mega Mall. Sorry, SM. Mall of Asia. That was like, I left it in 2018. Can you imagine that? So shout out to 101, Hotel 101 along extension by EDSA near Mall of Asia. Kasi po, imagine niyo 2 years na, and when I call them, they still have it. So, yun po yung ginawa ko. I called Grab, and then they picked it up from the hotel and delivered it to me. So, yun, yung mga ganun po, pwede pa. So, hindi naman po talaga lahat sarado. I mean, hindi naman po lahat, hindi gumagana, right? So, if you really need something delivered, then meron po yun, yung service na yun. Ano pa ba yung mga exempted? Hindi ko po alam. Sa totoo lang, I'm locked in. Since this started, I did not leave the house because I did not have a quarantine pass, right? And I am one who follows the rules to the letter kasi takot ako mahuli. So, I stayed home. So, I just get information like yourselves from the internet. Kasi, yun lang naman ang pwede, di ba? Nag-glare ang aking salamin. Nakikita ko yun. So, yun. Isa po yun. Ngayon, yun yung isa sang ini-implement. Siyempre, paglabas mo na ng bahay, may implementation din ng social distancing. Like, and I've heard from my friends that in Canada, ganun din, may social distancing kayo. I think everywhere naman. I guess nagkakatalo lang kung gaano kalayo, right? Because from what I know, and I think I'm right, 6 feet away dito sa Philippines. So 1 meter. So if you go out, you have to make sure that you're like a meter away, 6 feet away from the next person, right? I heard that in Canada, it's 2 meters away, so mas malayo. But dito ho, unfortunately, some follow, some don't, unfortunately. So it's really scary. So kung wala naman kayong gagawin sa bahay, I mean, kung wala kayong gagawin sa labas, wag na kayong lumabas, right? So yun yung po yung implementation ng ECQ dito. You do not go out. Simple. Now, how are people coping? Some are coping well. They're staying at home. Well, I for one, hindi naman kasi kataga rito. So, I really have no job here or anything like that. So, ang nangyari lang is stay home. And how did I cope? I was always on the computer. In fact, I was able to do a lot of things that, sinasantabi ko dahil busy ako before, right? When you're busy, you have nothing else. I mean, you have so much to do that there's little things that you are important na nakakalimutan mo na, like cleaning my laptop, like deleting files, like rearranging files. Yung mga ganun po, yung mga simpleng bagay, nagawa naman. Now, other people, how do they cope? May mga iba, lahat po ito makikita mo naman sa news, sa internet, na hindi sila masaya, right? Because they don't like it. They don't like being told to not leave the house. And unfortunately, they're supposed to, but some still don't. And that's really unfortunate. Now, before I go back there, I guess I'm going to go back to that point. But how is the national government helping here in the Philippines? So yung mga nasa Canada, nasa ibang bansa na nanonood nito, maybe some of you are not tech savvy, maybe you're not into going on the internet, sa news lang po kayo, right? Kasi there's really so much you can find out if you have the internet, you have Facebook, you have stuff like that. Sometimes kasi yung mga nakikita mo doon, hindi mo makikita sa news, right? So now, if you're interested, hold on, sorry po. To know kung anong ginagawa ng national government ng Philippines, I can discuss some of it, not all of it. Meron po ako kasing isang naging issue para sa akin, yung social amelioration na tinatawag nila program. It's a social amelioration program. Sa program po na yun, it benefits, they're saying, the poorest of the poor. Hindi ko na po siya babalikan kasi, kumbaga, water under the bridge. I just want to discuss it in passing. Kasi para malaman nyo na yun yung ginawang tulong ng government. Now, sino po ang pinagbigyan ng authority ng national government to implement that? The SWD. If I'm not mistaken, ang ano po doon is Miss Dumlao. Siya pong head nun. Now, ang nangyayari po doon sa social amelioration program na yun, makakatanggap po ang bawat isa ng 5,000 to 8,000 daw. Now, there's a range kasi parang may sinabi sila doon na it depends on kung magkano ba yung minimum wage dun sa area na yon, and kaya iba-iba po. So, sino makakatanggap, diba? Napakalaking tanong po yon, and that was a really huge issue because they're saying na poorest of the poor lang dapat makatanggap. In fact, I have a separate, hindi siya kasama sa program ko, but I spoke to some people online, and I went live and I discussed the social amelioration program of the government because I wasn't really happy about it. Kasi, ang magbe-benefit lang daw po doon, yun nga, ito yung kinoy nilang term, poorest of the poor. Right? Tapos kailan lang may nakita ko, kung meron ka ng aircon, hindi ka kasama doon. Kung meron kang may spam ka sa bahay, may corned beef, hindi ka kasama doon. In other words, if you're in the middle class, right? You're not quite, clearly, hindi kasama yung mayayaman talaga. But, syempre, ang middle class, dito sa atin, may class pa rin dito sa Philippines. Diba? Ang middle class, yan yung mga tao na nagtatrabaho, pero sometimes, kasi medyo, hindi mo rin ma-define kung sino middle class, right? Pero, I'm going to try to not define it, but at least describe yung para sa akin, middle class, and I think para sa iba din. May trabaho ka, pero hindi ganun kalaki para magkaroon ka maraming ipon sa bangko, di ba? Sila po yung nagbabayad ng tax kasi kinakaltas na ng government, automatic ng employer nila, yung mga government, in government service na hindi naman matataas ng sweldo, yung tama lang, sapat lang. Yan yung mga middle class. May bahay ka nga, di ba? Pero kahit may bahay ka, meron ka magastusin, may anak ka, may pinapaaral ka, middle class ka, right? Pero hindi ka poorest of the poor. Middle class ka nga. Ngayon, I don't know what the thin line is between kung saan nag-end yung middle class at magsa-start yung poor, right? So, I suppose, middle class, poorest of the poor. Anyway. So ngayon, yung mga middle class, they feel left out. Kasi, teka muna, they're getting this amount of money and we're not. We're also affected by this, which is true, diba? They're also affected by the virus. So, bakit ang government sila lang ang tutulungan? And, sinabi ko rin po, and uulitin ko, ang analogy ko po dyan sa middle class, yung mga class na yan, right? In relation to the social amelioration program that the government had, is, or maybe has, hanggang ngayon ba? I'm not sure. But anyway, kasi pinamigay na nila eh. May mga nabagbigyan na po sila no 8,000. Para yung sa isang pamilya may 3 anak, panganay, pangalawa, at pangatlo, right? Yung panganay, yan yung mayayaman. Sila yung spoiled. Sila yung ini-spoiled ni nanay, nung magulang nila. Kasi sila yung unang-una, di ba? So sila yung well-off, sila yung magandang damit, sila ang bagong damit, sila yung, anong gusto mo kainin ngayon, ganon. Sila po yon. Si bunso, spoiled din po yan, lalo na, dahil bunso yan, di ba? So, siya yung, teka muna, kawawa, itong bunso natin, gusto mo ng ganito, ganyan, anong gusto mo? Siya po yung nakukuha niya yung gusto niya, dahil bunso siya, di ba? Parang siya yung, kawawa naman, siya ang bunso, ibigay mo yan, halimbawa, sa magkakapatid, pagbigyan mo yan, bunso yan, ganon. Sila po yung poorest of the poor tinatawag, kasi sila yung laging inaalagaan ng gobyerno natin. Sila yung, kawawa yan mga yan, poorest of the poor, bigyan yan, di ba? Which is understandable. So, yun po sila si bunso. Ngayon si middle class, siya si middle child. Siya yung napag-iiwanan palagi, di ba? Siya yung kahit, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree, sometimes ang middle child, they really try to excel kasi yung panganay tsaka yung bunso, talagang nandun yung tutok ng magulang nila. Bigla sila nakalimutan bigay. Di ba? Parang they try their best and at the end of the day, sometimes their parents still don't notice. Sila po yung middle class na tinatawag ko ngayon dito sa Philippines. Kasi imaginein po ninyo, yung ibang middle class people, nagugutom din yan eh. Wala din po silang ipon. Wala silang pambili ng nabibili ng mayayaman. Yung mga rich people, they can just stay home for how long? Maybe 2 months or even 5 months. They'll have food. They'll have money to buy food. But the middle class, maybe they were able to save up. Pero hanggang kailan? Diba? They don't know, especially sa middle class who work. Nung nagsara ang mga trabaho, ang establishments, yung sumara lahat, nagsara lahat dito. Because ang open na lang dito, ang groceries, like I said, grocery, pharmacy, banks. No work, no pay. So, paano yan, di ba? Actually, yung middle class, naging poorest of the poor kabigla dahil sa COVID eh. But the government, or at least the DSWD, do not see it that way. Right? Maybe. Because hindi nila papansinin. So ngayon, paano yan? Paano nila pinamimigay 8,000? Pinamigay? You're supposed to fill out a social amelioration card. That card is sent to the DSWD for them to assess whether or not you are qualified or eligible to receive the 8,000 pesos that the government is giving out. Ang problema dyan, ang barangay ang nagbibigay ng cards, right? Ang sabi nila, may napanood ko din sa Facebook, ito isang barangay captain, nagalit siya kay House Speaker Cayetano. Kasi according to this barangay captain, Cayetano was saying that everyone is supposed to receive 8,000 pesos. So everyone went to the barangay captain, this barangay captain. I think it's in Batangas. So nagalit siya. She went live and said, okay, Mr. Cayetano, kayo na po magbigay sa kanila dahil unang-una, kulang po ang form na binigay sa amin DSWD. Ang alam po namin, hindi lahat makakatanggap. Right? So yun na nag-i-issue. At the end of the day, totoo nga, hindi nga lahat makakatanggap. Diba? Kasi meron talagang, DSWD gave the rules. Right? Ang problema ko lang doon is this. If a person believes that he qualifies, he should have been given that social amelioration card. Di ba? Di ba tama? Because only the DSWD can assess whether eligible nga yan o hindi. Hindi ang barangay. So, if a person goes to the barangay to ask for that card to fill out, they cannot and they should not turn them down. Kasi, hindi mo naman madidetermine ng barangay kung mayaman ang isang tao o hindi, di ba? Based on what? Wala. So, yun lang nag-i-issue ko. Kasi I have a sister who hanggang ngayon, hindi pa siya nag-fill out ng card. I don't know. Kasi nga, hindi alam saan kukunin. And sinabihan ko na sila, go to the DSWD, knock on their door, and give me a card, give me this form so you can assess me, right? But, so ngayon, yung mga nakakapanood ngayon, siguro naman, hindi pa yan. Kasi it's, the social amelioration program was, ginawa po yan ng government because of this crisis we have right now. And we still have a crisis right now, right? So, kung ako mag-interpret noon, hanggang ngayon, meron pa yung social amelioration program na yan. So, I will encourage you, kung tingin mo, you're poorest of the poor, isa po kayo sa nagugutom ngayon, at walang-wala talaga, kumuha po kayo ng card dyan, o ng form na yon sa barangay. Kung ayaw kayong bigyan ng barangay, ang sabi po ni Miss Dumlao, and she herself, I heard her, she was on this program, she was interviewed, she herself said that if you need a form, get it from the barangay. If the barangay can't give you one, go to the mayor's office. And if the mayor still can't give you one, then go to the DSWD. So I encourage you to do that. Go ahead. Wala naman pong mawawala kung magpapa-assess kayo, di ba? Malay naman po ninyo, isa po kayo doon sa dapat tumanggap. 8,000 din po yun. Sayang, di ba? Yun lang. So, now, ang naging issue din dyan sa social amelioration na yan is, ito pa pala. Since hindi makatanggap ang middle class, may suggestion po ako sa government. Now, itong suggestion ko na to, matagal ko nang na-concoct ito. This was, nung nag-quarantine, ganun. Nung naglabas sila ng SAC, right there and then, I went live on Facebook, and I suggested, I think I put it on YouTube nga. Pinadala ko sa mga kaibigan ko para umabot sana kay President Duterte. Sabi ko, wala na tayong magagawa. They're saying they don't have money anymore. Hindi mo naman pwedeng pilitin ng government maglabas ng pera if they don't have any. So, ang sabi ko na lang sana sa government and President Duterte, if you're listening, maybe para naman hindi nyo mapag-iwanan at hindi mapansin nyo naman po at mabigyan nyo naman din ng tulong ang middle class who are also suffering like the rest of the world because of this virus. Sana naman po, pagtapos na ito at maayos na po, maybe you can give them tax relief. Kasi sila naman po nagbabayad ng taxes, di ba? Tapos sila pa yung hindi makakatanggap ng government assistance. Parang, I don't think that's fair. You're paying your taxes, and then when you need the government the most, they can't give you anything. They're telling you that, you know, we can only assist those who are really poor, but you're not one of those. Parang di ba masakit naman sabihin sa iyo na, you know, after you paid your taxes, eto na, you need the government, and this is the type of help you need, money so you can buy food, and they're telling you, no, we're not giving you anything because you're not poor. Parang, it doesn't sit well with me, so I really have an issue with that. So, I suggest lang sana, tax relief, yung tax relief na mararamdaman nila, hindi yung pretense, yung hindi ruse, hindi yung, sige, tax relief, ganyan-ganyan, tapos hindi naman maramdaman sa bulsa ng taxpayer na nagkaroon sila ng relief. Sana naman po, yun lang suggestion ko. Now, recently, this week lang, in passing, I heard or I saw the government addressing something about taxes, right? So I don't know if they're gonna do that now. Baka naman nadinig ako, umabot na sa kanila, di ba? But kung hindi pa, kung iba yon, I don't know what program that is, pero kung hindi yon, nakikiusap ako dun sa mga nanonood sa inyo. If you have a direct contact with like the head of the government here, President Duterte, kaibigan nyo, ka-FB, ka-messenger nyo, ka-chat nyo, suggest nyo na lang na bigyan naman nila ng malaking tax relief yung mga taxpayers, yung middle class na hindi nila mabigyan ng tulong. Kasi kawawa talaga. May mga kakilala po ako na nasa bahay na maganda, but they don't really have money to buy food at this time kasi walang trabaho. Diba? Hindi po lahat maraming naitagong pera sa bangko. It's not that easy. So, yun lang. Yun lang ang naisip kong suggestion. Tax relief for the middle class, that they will really feel na the government truly helped them. Huli man, yung kasabihan po dito sa Philippines, huli man daw at magaling na ihahabol din, di ba? So kahit na po tapos na yung virus or COVID, tapos na yung ECQ, tapos ng quarantine, nagbalik ka na lahat sa trabaho, doon nyo pa lang sila tutulungan, tulong pa rin po yun. Pagdating nung tax season, makita nila, uy, wala akong babayaran. Diba? I mean, sige, let's not go that far kung baka sobre yun. Pero, uy, it was cut in half, diba? Or something, you know, pero yung mararamdaman nga nila, hindi yung, kumbaga parang, sige, babawasan ko tax mo ng 10 pesos. I mean, you know, let's not do that. Anyway, so, moving on. It only shows that I really have an issue with the social amelioration program. Now, the poorest of the poor, like I said, sila doon bibigyan. And guess what? Naging issue din. Lumabas din. I'm not sure if you've seen it. Probably kasi mukhang nag-viral yung Facebook, I think Facebook, no, video nung isang in-interview na nakatanggap po na 8,000. Si Manang. Tinanong siya, kumusta po yung 8,000, kasya naman po ba? Ang sagot niya, hindi daw kasya ang 8,000 pesos sa isang linggo. And everyone really reacted. A lot of people, especially the middle class who did not receive any, nagulat sila na parang walang utang na looban dating, di ba, na kulang pa daw. It's really funny because 8,000 in one week, hindi kasya sa'yo. Kahit gaano kayo kadami, at least kasya sa 1 week, di ba? Hindi yung hindi kasya. Kasi for the Canadians, 8,000 pesos is $200, right? $200, tama ba? Yeah, $200. $100. Tama, $200 in a week. That's a lot, right? Lalo na in the Philippines kasi magkano lang ang dilata. Ako po namili ako ng dilata for my sister. Pinili ko yung pinakamura talaga para ma-stretch yung pera ko, di ba? I was able to buy what? 30 pesos worth of canned goods, like corned beef. There's marami. In other words, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot you can buy with 8,000. So yun po. Tapos, I will show you videos or pictures of, if I can, I'll try. But dito sa program, dito ngayon sa program natin, I will try to put in the pictures that we have. But if I'm not able to, just picture this in your head. May mga tao po na nahuli, na nagsusugal. Ang sinasabi tuloy nila, nagsusugal daw after isinugal yung perang nakuha nila, 8,000. Right? Now, meron naman pong nahuli na nakitaan na nagiinuman sa labas ng bahay nila. Ito mga poorest of the poor. So, they went to the slum areas. Ito, yung mga pictures na nakita ko po, sa slum area po to, no? Tapos, ang makikita nyo po doon na nakakatawa is, yung mahihirap, yung poorest of the poor na, makikita nyo poor talaga. So nakatanggap ng 8,000 yun, di ba? Nagiinuman nga po sa bahay, sa labas ng bahay nila. Sa labas pa talaga. So, apart from them drinking, at syempre parang, wow, yung 8,000, kaya naman pala hindi magkasya, di ba? Yung 8,000 ininom mo, yung 8,000 isinugal mo, di ba? Kasi kung talagang yung 8,000 na yon, kailangan mo, wala ka sa inuman, wala ka sa sugalan, kumakain ka, nasa loob ka ng bahay mo, kasama ang pamilya mo, binili mo ng pagkain yon. So, hindi mo masisisi yung mga tao. Pag nakakita ng picture na ganon, sa depressed area ng Maynila or ng Pilipinas, ito yung mga nakatanggap na 8,000, tapos yun ang ginagawa. Di ba, masakit din sa mga hindi nakatanggap na yung pa isa, hindi na nga nakatanggap, hindi pa susundin yung social distancing, wala pang mask, nasa labas walang mask. Di ba parang, anyway. So yun po yung mga nakita dito. Meron sabong sa North Cemetery. May nag-post dito, kuha ngayon lang sabungan sa loob ng Manila North Cemetery sa may Street 29. 29 po yan, ginagawang sabungan ang libingan ng patay. Mapapamura ka talaga kahit na mahal na araw. Oh, so during the Holy Week. So imagine, and if you see the picture, I'm gonna try to post it. Siksikan sila, walang mask, walang social distancing, may magkaakbay pa, tapos nanonood ng sabong, di ba? So that's what we're contending with here in the Philippines. People who are not following the social distancing. Kasi ngayon, that's part of the enhanced quarantine, di ba? Now, when you go out, you have to wear a mask and you have to observe social distancing. Unfortunately, a lot of people are not. And the people who are staying inside, they're getting fed up and getting pissed off because walang nangyayari, right? So anyway, moving on. Wow, tagal ko na pinag-usapan yon. Ano pa ang programs ang ginagawa ng national government? Isa pong program is relief goods, which is really, lahat po para sa lahat po to. Wala na po silang, ang requirement lang po nila in order for you to get that is your quarantine pass, right? So remember, one household has one quarantine pass. So, per household, meron kang relief goods. Ano po yung relief goods? Pinakita nila yung iba, mga delata, instant noodles, may bigas din po, ganon. So, yun po yung pinamigay nila. Now, in order to get that, like I said, you need to have a quarantine pass, a senior ID, and a person with disability card. Now, if you have those three, then they'll give you 3 relief goods, right? So, yun po yung unang wave. Ang tinatawag nila, by wave yung tulong eh. Yun yung unang wave na binigay ng government sa mga Filipinos. Now, ano yung second wave? Ito na po. Padating na po yung second wave. This time, it's 10 kilos sack of rice per household again. And 5 masks. Now, this time, there is no walang yung may quarantines pa, etc., etc. Sinabi lang nila per household, right? So now, anong nangyari dito? Ito na naman nagiging issue. Let me do it locally because I grew up in Parañaque. I was born, raised in Parañaque. Specifically, since 1978, we moved to Green Heights Village in Sucat, Parañaque. Now, our mayor is Mayor Olivares, and he made an announcement with respect to the 10 kilo sack of rice and the 5 face masks that they will distribute to every household in the city of Parañaque. Sabi niya in the announcement, I'm pleased to announce that the city government will provide modest assistance of 10 kilo sack of rice and 5 face masks to each household in all the subdivisions and villages in the city. So ito namang tulong nila, kasi nga yung middle class na ngayon, di ba? Parang gano'n na rin lumalabas kasi villages and subdivision. So, ang dating sa akin, kung wala ka doon, kasi nabigyan ka na, andun ka sa depressed area, wala ka sa village, ito naman para sa mga taong nasa village na hindi nabigyan. Now, ito pang sinabi niya, to simplify the distribution and to ensure that all households are given, the material assistance will be entrusted to the presidents of homeowners associations who will in turn distribute them to their respective residents. And take note, whether in good standing or not in the association. Kindly accept this token to augment your needs during this trying time. So this is addressed to the people. Okay, and then he added, in the meantime, the city's mobile palengke program for the subdivisions and villages will continue to roll and serve you. Please stand by for the schedule of these activities which will be announced by your barangay official. So, ito po yung tulong nila, no? 10 kilos sack of rice and 5 masks per household. Ngayon, sinabi rin nila, household per household lang. So, kung 5 kayong pamilya dyan, unfortunately, you'll only get 1 10 kilo sack, right? Kung halimbawa, sa isang bahay, 3 pamilya, 10 kilo, isang sako pa rin na makukuha niya na 10 kilos. Paghati-hatiin niya na lang po. So, ganun yung patakaran nila. Ngayon, lagi naman po nagkakaproblema, di po ba? Bakit? Okay, umpisahan po natin sa locally, sa village po namin sa Green Heights. So, before I go there, okay, I'll discuss it again later. Yun po yung tulong na binibigay ng government sa mga Pilipino. Tanong, ang mga Pilipino po ba nagtutulungan? Meron po bang mga Filipinos who are helping their fellow Filipinos who are in need? Meron po. Isa po to, napakalaking tulong ginawa nitong Mark Lazaro and May Red. Nabasa ko lang din po to, right? Ito po, itong mga to, they're landlords, landlady, landlord, and according to the, okay, let me just see. Ito po, it was posted on Facebook, and it is nakalagay dailyentry.net. Landlady sinabing libre na ang renta nang umuupa sa kanila hanggang matapos ang lockdown. So now, this person, Pamela Amor Marquez Kawili, made a comment saying, salute kay Mark Lazaro and May Red. Simula po na nagkaroon ng ECQ, hindi sila talaga naningil ng bayad kahit kalahati sa upa. So in other words, these people had the initiative to help their fellow Filipinos, right? Instead of collecting rent from their tenants, they did not, without any prodding from anyone. And I know in Canada, they've been asking the government to implement something for the tenants, right? Dito po sa Philippines, walang ganon. We don't have that, but we have good-hearted Filipinos who knows that their tenants need more than them. So, tumulong po sila. I'm not saying na gawin nyo po yun kung hindi nyo naman po kaya. Siyempre, kung kaya lang naman po. Hindi naman po tama na tutulong kayo wala naman kayong pantulong, right? So, okay na po yan. Kung ano man yung maitulong nyo, okay na yun. But I'm just citing this because it's really good. They're really kind-hearted to do that because they don't have to, but they did. Now, ano pa ang mga tulong na binibigay ng kapwa Pilipino, ng Filipino sa kapwa Pilipino nila? Ito po, yung iba po, pag nalaman po nila na kailangan ng kapitbahay nila, nagbibigay po sila ng tulong. And again, I will localize it because that's what I know. And I would rather talk about things I know, right? Now, in Green Heights Village, we have a website, a Facebook page called I Love Green Heights. And I believe it has 2,500 members. Now, on that page, you can post anything, right? In fact, on that page, they're posting ads of food that they sell, items they sell. So, tulong na rin po yun kasi nakakatulong sila dahil yung mga tao po na hindi makalabas at kailangan nitong gamit na to or kailangan nila ng bumili ng food na ganito. Doon na lang po sila sa mga tao sa Green Heights tatawag And free delivery, like some of them will, sometimes nga, ingit na ingit ako sa kanila because I see palabok, yung mga pagkain na, oh my God, ang sarap. And then, parang hindi mo maramdaman na naka-quarantine ka because you can eat the food that you want, right? You just order from them. So yun, para sa akin, tulong na po yun. And ang laki rin po na nagagawa niyan, ng website po na, yung Facebook page po namin. And I hats off to, I think his name is Mr. Roa. I think isa siya sa admin, siya yung nag-put up ng page. Oh my God, sorry. Facebook page na yon. Kasi nakakapag-communicate na ngayon ng mga tao through that page, right? Kasi now that we cannot really talk to each other, cannot go outside, and people who do not know each other end up getting to know each other on that page. Ngayon, because ano pang gagawin mo, di ba? So, yun yung mga tulong na nangyayari. Ngayon, ako din po, in my own little way, I tried to help. I started when people did not know in Green Heights kung kailan matatanggap ang relief goods. So, I started by trying to contact people who I know from there, who might know. So, yun lang, hanap lang ng connect. And then, I found the information they needed, posted it on that web page, on that Facebook page. And then, the rest is history. From then on, people kept going to that page, looking for information from the Homeowners Association. Pero hindi po yung homeowners page, right? Ang page na po yun, para lang sa residents. At kahit sino, kahit po yung homeowners, officers ng Homeowners Association, pwede, but hindi po yun ang official page nila. Para sa Green Heights po yun, para sa lahat. So ngayon, pagdating po doon, eto na po, nagkaroon din po ako na issue. And let me just mention it here because it's very important. And maybe other villages may learn from this, okay? Because you have to remember, we have villages, and in a village, there's so many people. Yung BF homes, ang dami-dami nila. I don't know if they know each other. Most likely, they don't, right? So, for myself, in Green Heights, I think there's 1,000 residents there, households, I don't know. But maraming tao doon. And not everyone, nalaman ko na lang, not everyone knows everyone else, right? So, they look to their homeowners association for information. Always. Because yun naman po talaga ang role ng homeowners association sa isang village. To represent the people, and sila yung magbibigay ng information. So ngayon, ito na po. Yung pong binasa ko na announcement ni Mayor Olivares about the 10 kilo sack of rice to be given to each household in the villages, right? People wanted to know when that's gonna happen. So I, again, tried to help by finding out. I don't know who to go to, so doon ako sa Homeowners Association pupunta, di ba? But hindi po ako makakapunta physically because I'm not even there. I'm actually in Las Piñas City at the moment. Right now I'm in Muntinlupa, I'm in Alabang, and they're in Sucat, Parañaque. So, all I can do is chat, yung talagang Facebook lang, Messenger. So, long story short, a lot of people wanted to know who's gonna receive the 10 kilo sack of rice, right? And then the Homeowners Association put up their Facebook page the other day. I think Thursday, I think. And then they made the announcement there, which is really good because that's what the people need. They wanted to know who was getting the sack of rice and how, right? So eto na po, fortunately, they posted it there kung sino makakatanggap. Ang masakit lang, they did not follow what the mayor said. The mayor po said whether or not you are in good standing with your association, di ba? Hinahanap ko kasi, hindi ko mabahanap. Anyway, ito. Okay. So, ito po, ang sinabi ng homeowners doon sa page nila. Facebook page po nila to doon, official Facebook page nila, and then made an announcement there. It says, and let me read it. FYI, only registered homeowners or residents are entitled to the 10 kilo rice and 5 masks. Yun ang unang-una. Only registered homeowners / residents are entitled to the 10 kilos rice and 5 face masks. Delivery is house to house, and recipients shall acknowledge receipt of goods, etc. Okay. That's not what the mayor said, right? There was no qualification. In fact, the mayor specifically said whether that president is in good standing with the homeowners association or not. So again, I have a problem with that. I have an issue with that because that's not right. So I made a comment. And in fact, actually before they put out that post, I already spoke with someone kasi dun sa Facebook page nila, you can message them, messenger, diba? And this person clearly is a board member, one of the officers, because he has the authority to answer me. Ito lang po, before I go ahead, alam po nating lahat, if you're an organization, an association that has a Facebook page, you control it. You control who posts on your Facebook wall, who on the wall of your page. You also control who answers messages, diba? Kasi sinabi nga din nila, because I think, kasi nga, like I said, they can go to the I Love Green Heights website or Facebook page. So they see comments there, right? And may mga tao na nagre-reklamo about them, etc. So ngayon, nakiusap sa akin yung kausap ko, na sabi niya, pakisabi naman, mag-comment, dun po sila mag-comment sa wall namin ng official page ng Homeowners Association so that we can avoid hearsay information, which is right. Diba? Tama naman po siya. So, I posted that, and then he also said to me, wala naman po sana magsasalita ng masakit. Kasi syempre, when, emotions are high, especially in a crisis like this, nakakulong ang tao, frustrated, nakakapag-comment po ng hindi magandang salita, ganun. So, sinabi ko, tama kayo doon. Sorry naman po, may nagawa din akong ganun. So, I posted that as well. So, you can just imagine my surprise. And I'm not gonna read it anymore, the rest, because the rest, masakit din yung sinabi nung post doon. Parang, in other words, sinasabi po doon din sa post na yon, the same post. Haba eh. So, apart from, they said, the only people who are entitled, it's not like they are the ones who's giving this away. Remember, it's not coming from the Homeowners Association, it's coming from the mayor, right? But they said the only people entitled to receive are those registered with them. So the next question, who are registered? How do we know we are, right? So ngayon, ang tulong na nagawa ko nga, because I was trying to help coordinate, try to find information for them. A lot of these people from Green Heights started messaging me. Ang dami talaga, minsan hindi ko na masagot. Talaga minsan, pasensya na po for those who I was not able to answer. Kasi sa dami, hindi ko na minsan nasa-skip ko yung iba. And I'm sorry. But I tried to answer as many people as possible. Hopefully, lahat nasagot ko. But, yung sinabi nila, i-message sila. Right? Sa message nila, sinabi na nila yan. Sinabi na nila na yung 10 kilo na yon, ang makakatanggap lang po niyan, yung mga registered. So, yun na nga, anong tanong, sino bang registered? Walang nakakaalam kung sino ang registered. So, ako na naman tinanong. So, hindi ko alam kung sino ang registered. How bad nga, di ba? Parang, and where's the list of people registered? They did not even come out with a list. So wala. So, in other words, everyone in that village is at a loss. At least everyone who, well, I guess a lot, because they don't know if, am I on the list? Is it because you're paying dues? But hindi di ba? Sinabi nga ng mayor, whether in good standing or not, dapat talaga per household na sa listahan na yun. So, to make things short, sabi ko na lang sa kanila, mag-post na ako dun sa website, sa Facebook page ng I Love Green Heights. Sinabi ko na lang na, for those of you who are not sure if you're on the list or not, call them, right? Tawagan nyo na yung Homeowners Association. So, ngayon, buti naman, isa sa mga board of director, I think, Miss Emeline Daansis, thank you po so much. Siguro nakikita niyo yung mga yon, nung nag-comment siya sa mga comments sa isa sa mga post ko. Sabi niya, call this number, ito yung number ng security guard, andyan po ang list na makakatanggap. So, na-resolve na din. Ngayon, meron na po kaming information. Ang dami nga pong hindi registered, right? Ngayon, Friday, what I did, So, nung Thursday na nagkakagulo, sino bang registered? Sino bang ganon? Sa akin kasi, it's neither here nor there. You don't need to be registered eh. And sa totoo lang, no. That's not right, right? So, okay, para lang makasiguro din ako para sa sarili ko. What I did, I called the hotline given by the mayor's office. So, I called that number. I spoke to someone, and then she said, okay, saan barangay po kayo? San Isidro? Okay, ito pong dapat kausapin nyo. The first person that was given, the name was Mr. Alano. I called his number, hindi ko sumasagot. So, I went back to the hotline number, the first number I called, and I asked them. Wala pong sumasagot. So, they passed me on to another person, Miss Eva Nono. And finally, sabi niya, yeah, ako yung nakikipag-coordinate sa mga president ng mga villages. Perfect. I got the right person. Because she is the one who gave the letters instructing or requesting the presidents of each villages, each subdivision, na ipamigay yung sako ng bigas, right? So I was talking to the right person. So nilay down ko sa kanya lahat ng issues. Yung in-announce ni Mayor at yung in-announce ng Homeowners Association ng Green Heights. Sabi ko, ano po ba ang tama? So, kinonfirm naman niya. Sabi niya sa akin, no, tama ka. Wala kaming sinabing dapat registered. Basta, diba, nandun nakatirik, basta household ka sa village na yon, isang 10 kilo sack of rice at 5 masks ang matatanggap mo. Pero, sinabi niya rin, per household. So, kung ang isang household holds 5, 3, 4 families, isa lang talaga ang matatanggap nila. So, ni-relay ko naman yon dun sa mga taga Green Heights. I posted it again on the website, on the page. Sorry, not website, on the page. And I have an agreement with Ms. Nono that once I've gathered all the people who are not registered, meaning not on the list of the Homeowners Association that was already given to the mayor's office, ibigay ko sa kanya. So, in other words, natanggap na po kasi nila ahead of time, before ko pa nalaman itong issue na to, they already have a list of names that was given to them by the president of the Homeowners Association of Green Heights Village. They already have a list, right? So, what they have is incomplete because what they have are only the registered homeowners. So now, I tried gathering that. I have 30 names so far dito po sa aking listahan. And this list are the lists, this is a list of all of those who are not on the list of the homeowners that was already given to the mayor's office. Ihahabol ko po kay Ms. Nono kasi nga, based on the mayor's announcement, these people are entitled to 10 kilo sack of rice and 5 masks per household po. So that is what I'm going to do. So yun po ang ginagawa kong tulong sa mga kapwa taga Green Heights ko. That's where I grew up. I was the president there of the Parañaque Green Heights Youth Organization, team captain of the volleyball team there for as long as I can remember. You know, that is my home, right? So, I tried my best. 90%, well, 90, maybe 75% of the people that I was talking to, I don't know. Actually, 90% of the people that gave me their names, hindi ko po kilala. Doon ko na lang nakilala sa website. So, yun po ang nagagawa kong tulong. And I'm saying this to you, to encourage people as well, to help other people the best way you can. You don't need to give money to help. You don't need to give canned goods to help. You can do what I'm doing, right? Coordinating for people, being the voice for people who cannot talk, who do not have the voice, who do not have the personality to speak up, or those who are too shy to do it. May mga iba pong nag-comment pa na, kung hindi ako makakatanggap, di wala po ako magagawa. And I said, no, you don't do that. But I realize not everyone's like me, right? I will stand up for my rights, di ba? Pag kaya. Etong mga taong to, may mga taong passive na wag na nga lang, they don't want conflict eh. It's not that I want conflict, it's just that I want to help resolve this issue kasi ang dali lang naman, di ba? See, what did I do? All I did was post on the Facebook page, call, coordinate. That's all, and that's why I'm encouraging a lot of people out there. Tingnan niyo po yung mga paligid niyo kung ang kailangan lang naman po nila is something that, hindi mo na kaya mo namang gawin, then do it for them, right? And like my son called me. He's in Toronto. He chatted with me and he told me that, Mom, I'm going to volunteer. Guess what? I said, why? So, nagalit ako sa anak ko. Sabi ko, this is not the time to do this. Nasaktan siya nung sinabi ko na, don't be a hero. And he didn't take it the way I wanted him to take it, right? So sabi niya sa akin, ang gagawin lang naman niya is lalabas siya. Because when he goes to the grocery, right? May mga nadadaanan siya kasi he's in an apartment. May mga units doon sa kanilang area sa North York. May mga tatanda na hindi makalabas ng bahay. Hindi makapag-grocery. So ang gagawin lang naman pala niya is kukunin niya yung listahan, ibibili niya. Yun, ipag-grocery niya in other words, right? Kaso hindi naman kasi yun agad niya sinabi. Ang unang sabi niya kasi sa akin, Mom, I'm going to volunteer so that I can help out the people who, I want to volunteer. Ang unang dumating sa akin, mag-volunteer ka saan? Pupunta sa ospital? Oh my God, diba yung ganun yung unang, that's the first thing that came to my mind, right? That he's gonna go out there to hospitals. I'm like, don't be a hero. That's what I said. But when I heard what he said, I thought about it, and he also said to me, Mom, think about it. I know you. You're like me. I'm just like you, Mom. You like helping people. If it were the reverse, I know you would do it for other people too, because I know you. So think about it, kasi gagawin mo rin tong gusto kong gawin. So I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, he's right. I'm gonna do what he did. Kung ako nga lalabas ng grocery, kapitbahay ko nga naman, kailangan ng grocery because they're old people, I'm gonna get the groceries for them. So, I apologize to my son, anak. Sorry if I got mad, but it was my fault. I should have listened first, but you know me. Anyway, so yun po. Yun lang. It's an encouragement for the people out there to help. And in fact, probably some of you who are in your houses are thinking, how am I going to help? Ito na po. You can think of ways to help without even leaving your house. See, I am helping a lot of people without leaving the house. And you know what I gained from it? Friends. It's so, every time I see them posting comments on yung mga pinost ko po na announcements kanila na ito po, when I say, oh, according to this person, you can do this, or for all those person are not registered, please send me your names, ganun. Magko-comment sila. Alam niyo, ang sarap sa pakiramdam po, yung mga comments nila, na one of them even said na, I could not believe that you're not even from here. I can't help but be amazed. You're an amazing woman. You're an extraordinary woman. It hit me in the heart, and I thought, I'm doing the right thing, right? And a lot of people were thanking me. And to be honest with you, when I started this, I did not expect anything. Wala. Gusto ko lang talagang tumulong. I just want to help. And ang sarap talaga ng pakiramdam na at the end of the day, people thank you for what you've done. And what have I done? I really haven't done so much. I just called people on the phone. I just posted and I just coordinated. Yun lang po, I coordinated. That's all I did. And there's so many people who, some people who I don't even know say, love you po, attorney. Thank you po for helping us. Ganun. And, it really makes me cry because I'm helping a lot of people, and that was my goal from the very beginning anyway. So yun lang. Sana ma-encourage ko po kayo na gawin yung pareho ng ginagawa ko, or in your own way, makatulong po, because right now a lot of people need your help, need our help. Now, there's another announcement by the mayor in Parañaque. There's a liquor ban as well. So in Canada, I don't think you have this, but I'm not sure. But there's a liquor ban. Liquor ban stays in Parañaque City. So the restriction is extended until May 15, right? Because like I said, the ECQ, the quarantine, enhanced quarantine is extended to May 15. So the liquor ban in Parañaque City is also extended to May 15. So you cannot drink. See, I guess you can't buy anymore, right? And you cannot drink. Okay, so now, people still go out to do their groceries and for the ones with the Q pass, quarantine pass. Like I said, there's roving market. Yung in-announce ng Parañaque City Mayor. There's going to be roving markets in villages, meaning they bring the vegetables to you. There's going to be a market that will be going around, maybe it's in a truck, that will be going around villages. If you want to buy fruits, vegetables, food, whatever, they'll have it. They'll bring it to you. So these are the kinds of things that the local city government, the local government is trying to provide as an assistance for the people, right? Also, like I said earlier, the people in the villages, they are posting on FB page, at least on that I Love Green Heights, and for other villages, you can do that as well. They post their, baked goods, niluto nilang pagkain. If you want merienda, they'll deliver it to you. Yung mga ganun po, right? Now, may isa pa po akong gustong i-discuss. How does it affect other people? I guess I discussed it. May mga nagre-rebelde pa nga po eh. There were people who went out on the streets because they're not agreeing to this quarantine. I'm not even gonna talk about that. It's kind of political, but sa akin lang po, they should just listen at this point. Sunod na lang tayo. Kasi it's for our own good. I personally know people who have lost loved ones because of COVID. I know people, they're not even frontliners, but they lost their loved ones because of this virus. I know people who recovered, who got it but recovered, thank God. Now, yun lang po ang dapat mong gawin natin eh. Talagang sumunod. And ito pang isang balita ko na nakuha, right, from people, and which is really good. Ito po, the PNP chief of police is saying that there will be no more warning for ECQ violators. Instead, arrest and inquest procedures will be applied to cases of violation of Republic Act number 11469, Republic Act number 11332, as well as Article 151 of the Revised Penal Code. Yan po ang criminal code ng Philippines. And that was by PNP Chief General Archie Gamboa. He announced it on April 21, 2020. So ano po ba yung Revised Penal Code? Ano po ba yung violation sa ECQ? Yung mga lumalabas na walang quarantine pass. Yung hindi dapat lumalabas. That's what it means. Now, what is Article 151? Kasi it's included, di ba? So in other words, those are yung RA na yon, pag lumabas kayo, violate nyo yung dalawang yon, and then on top of that, kakasuhan din kayo sa Article 151 of the Revised Penal Code, which is resistance and disobedience to a person in authority or the agents of such person. The penalty of arresto mayor and a fine not exceeding 500 pesos shall be imposed upon any person who not being included in the 150 shall resist or seriously disobey any person in authority or the agents of such person while engaged in the performance of official duties. Kasi may mga nakita rin po akong local videos. Yung mga, kasi dinelegate po nila, humingi sila ng tulong sa mga barangay to enforce the quarantine rule, diba? To not go out, and there's a curfew as well, right? For those who violated, ngayon, kakasuhan na po kayo criminally, right? Criminal charge po to. And which is, I agree with that because may mga nakita po kami na talagang binabasos po nila yung mga nag-i-enforce po nung curfew, nag-i-enforce ng quarantine rules, which is not right. So, para po sa kanila yung mga walang mask lumalabas, mga magkakasama pa, mag-iinuman pa sa labas, or, sumunod na lang po tayo. That's key to everything, right? If you want this to end, then follow to the letter. Hindi yung pasaway kayong lahat, right? So yun nga, the Article 151, it's on resistance and disobedience. It's saying that it's punishable by a fine exceeding 100,000 pesos and imprisonment of up to 6 months. So you stay updated, mga Pilipino po, please follow. Anyway, so we are now running out of time. I can't believe that ang dami kong napag-usapan. Madaldal talaga po ako, sorry. But in every episode of my program, hindi pwedeng mawala ang greeting. So quickly, I'm gonna greet some people here. Okay, I wrote it down so I don't forget. Okay, so I would like to say hello to Jen Fajardo. Stay safe, and maybe I'll see you someday. Kasi naka-quarantine tayong lahat noong May 15, and hopefully I leave on May 9th. So wala na po kayo makikita sa inyo sa Philippines other than Marika Kodroglu, my BFF. Thank you for letting me stay in your home. I'm here with her right now. So siya na lang ang makikita ko, tsaka si Monica, her daughter. Yung iba, hindi ko na makikita kasi nga hanggang May 15. If I leave on May 9, then I won't see anyone else. I'd like to say hello to my doktora na mga tita, my Tita Marilyn Sanchez, Tita Alejandra Hakala, and my cousin Hannah Hakala, who I just recently found out was on Facebook as well. Ito, hindi ko pa nakikita matagal na. Ate Judy Raimundo, Judy Arguelles, dati. Again, I said Marika Kodroglu, my BFF, who's letting me stay in her home. My friend from Canada, Lorna Barrett, thank you for looking out for my house. At, thank you for everything. Hilda Kotama, I'll see you soon. And my friends from Green Heights Village, Noel Piniero, John Lim, Jane Duran, Pilucci Fentabella Malyari, Captain Lito Crucena. Uy, piloto na po siya. Hindi ko alam yun dati. At eto nga, si Mike Bailoses, I just found out na siya paling Mike B. My sister, Poyen Rodriguez, stay safe. My sister, please keep safe and help will come, don't worry. Si Atinelia Gonzaga, Calvin de Maculangan, Ting Santos, my ka-birthday, si Cecil Santos, na dentist din. And my dentist, of course, Noel Bautista, hindi na tayo nagkita, hindi na nakapunta sa inyo, nakakainis. I was supposed to do that before going back to Canada. Okay, now my friends, lagi hindi ko nakalimutan to, my friends from Star Magic, Anthony Lafo, Cristel Estrada, may anak-anakan doon sa Star Magic, acting workshop, Bridget, Valerie Co, Maria Kyla Fernandez, yan yung tatlong parang anak-anakan ko doon. Janela Lagman, oh, siya rin pala. Nathan Vertusio, Renzo Santiago, RR Mata, Tatsumi, hi Tats, Ono, Ma'am Carla Martinez, na-miss ko na po kayo, Sir Bong Yap, Daryl Villagomez, and syempre Direk Ryan Carlos, and the entire Star Magic class, which I hope I'll see again online because I heard, kasi hindi na po namin maituloy yung ka-acting workshop namin. We have 5 more sessions and a recital, and apparently we're gonna do it online. Sana pati recital mag-online. Anyway, so that's it, folks. Again, this is Attorney Maria Eleanor Rodriguez, ang inyong kaibigan, your source of information, and your legal counsel who has the Filipino community's best interest at heart. Until next episode of our program, dito sa Konting Kaalaman, Malaking Katulungan. Please stay home and be safe. Okay, thank you.